Hey everybody, this is Lee from BaldThoughts, where we teach you how to travel more, spend less, and live better. And today, actually, I want to talk to you about the Citibank American Airlines Executive card. I actually applied for that because we moved here to Nashville, and unfortunately, although we do have access to a lot of other lounges through Priority Pass and the American Express Platinum card, none of those work here in Nashville. They don't have a Centurion Lounge. There's no Priority Pass lounges. The only thing they really have is the Admirals Club lounge from American Airlines. So the only way to have access to that is either buy a membership or to get the executive card from American Airlines from Citibank. So that's what I did. So I went online, looked for the offer, and the offer is basically 50,000 points. I got to spend $5,000 within 3 months. So what I did is I just waited until I can time some of my bigger expenses, like renew my auto insurance, paying property taxes, those types of things that are larger bills that it makes it a little bit easier to hit the minimum spends. So whenever you go to apply, make sure you always take a screenshot of your offer. That way, in case something ever happens, you can always refer back to that and show that to somebody at customer service. That way you can make sure you can get all the points that you deserve. So I applied for the card. It does have a large annual fee, $450. It's pretty hefty, right? But when you think about it, the annual fee for Admirals Club is up to $550. So just by getting the credit card, you can actually save $100 if you want to have access to the Admirals Club lounges. Or, you can pay $59 a day, but who really wants to do that? So, and the 50,000 points are certainly worth more than that $450, at least for the first year. So, applied, got my approval. Gave me a pretty healthy credit line, definitely in the high five figures. So that was really nice. Definitely not going to spend all that. Probably won't need it all, but it's nice to have to make sure that I keep my utilization low. And utilization, just so you know, that's basically the proportion of your balances that you use versus your credit limit. So you always want to keep that less than 10% to give the best credit score. So basically applied. Within a couple days, got a FedEx package, and I was like, oh, sweet. I already got my card. That's really fast, right? Unfortunately, it was just a letter, and the letter basically said, "Hey, you're approved." Which, thank you. I already saw that with the online and the email, but I'm not sure why they wasted FedEx costs on that. So, but I do have the package. Here's the package, so you can actually see with me for the first time when I open up the package here. You can see exactly what comes when you get the Citibank. American Airlines Executive card. So you open it up and you look at it. So nice little package here. Get rid of that. The only credit card that unlocks Admirals Club lounges worldwide. That's true. So opening up the package, making sure I'm not going to show any credit card numbers. So it gives you a little letter. Blah blah blah. Who cares? That's all good. Okay, that's my address. Gives you a guide to greater experiences, probably just the guide to see what's going on with the Admirals Club lounges, all your different perks that you get from having the Admirals Club lounge membership, TSA pre-check membership, all those good things. So this is all just a lot of information that you just find on the website. Not a big deal. So the envelope here, I'm gonna cover up my address. So one of the main reasons why I got it, again, the annual fee is $450. Unlike a lot of other credit cards, it is not waived the first year. So don't go in expecting that you're going to get that waived. There are a lot of benefits to it. Some of the benefits are very similar to the $95 card, the Platinum Select World MasterCard. You get the free check bags for you and up to 8 people. As long as you're on the same itinerary, that's good. You do get priority boarding in Group 4. So that's basically the same level as if you were a gold member on American Airlines loyalty program. You get that just from having the credit card. And if you have the regular credit card that's $95, you get to board with Group 5. So this way, with this card, you get to board one group sooner, which is nice. Especially if you're trying to find that overhead bag space, definitely want to get on the plane sooner. Let's see, you get priority check-in for you and up to 8 people. Normally it doesn't really matter because if you have pre-check and everything else like that, that's not a big deal. But if there's a long line at the kiosk, let's say you need to speak to an agent or anything like that, you can zoom past everybody else and get into that priority check-in lane. When you're on board, you can save 25% on food or on alcohol or any other beverages that you may buy. So that's a nice savings. Certainly not going to make up for the $450 annual fee, but every bit helps. And then also, like I said, you get TSA pre-check or global entry once every 5 years. So it's a $20 a year savings. Not a whole lot, but every bit helps. And then if you were really focused on loyalty with American Airlines and you're trying to get enough, elite qualifying miles, this will actually give you 10,000 of those if you spend 40,000 within a calendar year. So that's really nice. And then one really good thing is some of the other premium cards, if you want to add an authorized user, you actually have to spend money to add an authorized user so that way they can spend money and give the bank money. So you don't really want to do that. You don't want to pay for those authorized users on those other cards when you get it for free. And if you and say maybe 10 other friends want to go in together on this annual fee on this card of $450, now you got 10 people paying 11 people, because it's you and 10 others. You can actually all pay on that same card, and now each one of you has access to the Admirals Club Lounge. And that's the number one benefit of the Citibank American Airlines Executive card, is that you get access to the Admirals Club Lounge. Basically, if you, as the primary holder, you get unlimited access, just as if you bought the Admirals Club Lounge packs. So any sort of reciprocal benefits within the other lounges, you get access to them as well. And your authorized users, again, up to 10 of them for free. So as soon as I activate this card, I'm going to get one for my wife. So that way, whenever she travels, she can actually, even if she's not with me, she can actually access the Admirals Club Lounge as well. And so that's the real big benefit of this card, is being able to go into the Admirals Club Lounge. For you, if you're traveling with your family, it's your spouse and children under age 18. And if you're traveling with friends or coworkers, whatever, you can basically bring up to 2 people in at one time. So that's really nice. So let's take a look and see what else is inside the envelope here. Let's see. So again, got my card. Making sure I'm not showing my credit card number. So obviously got a call to activate it, or use the Citi mobile app, or, which is kind of cool, you can even text to get the app, and then take the sticker off. Let's see what it looks like. So nice and shiny, really cool. So pretty stoked getting this new card. I had it a few years ago. I haven't had it in a while, and so it's nice to be able to have access to the Admirals Club Lounges again. One thing that you want to make sure that you know with Citibank is, again, I had the $95 version of the American Airlines card. If I would have canceled it before I applied for this card, Citibank has a 2-year rule. And that 2-year rule basically looks at it as it's 2 years from the time that you apply for a card or that you close a card. From those 2 dates, you cannot apply for that same family of cards. So if I have this card and I keep it for 2 more years, then I can apply for the $95 card again and get that bonus. So essentially, right after I got this card, I closed the $95 one. It was right about the same time as the annual fee was due, so I was able to get that reversed and get that money back, which is really nice, and kind of a good little savings. Basically, I basically just upgraded from the $95 card to the $450, so I paid $350 to have Admiral Club Lounge access that I wasn't getting before. So definitely a really good deal. Taking a look at the rest of the information that comes in here. Thank you for choosing, yada, yada, yada. Facts about interest and fees. Again, $450 annual fee, not waived. Definitely don't pay late. I get $35 charge. As soon as I get done activating the card, I'm going to set up automatic payment of the minimum, so that way I don't have any sort of interest. Well, obviously you have interest charges if you don't pay the balance, but not going to have any late fees, because at least the minimum payment will always get done in case life happens. Always want to make sure you pay the entire balance in full, because any sort of miles and points that you're going to earn is definitely not worth any sort of interest that you're going to be paying. Looking through here, what else? Oh, got my credit score, 796. Not too bad, right? Considering that I have probably over 40 credit cards, 796, not too bad. Looking at the rest, and the rest of it's just, legal mumbo jumbo. Nothing to really worry about. So again, if you're looking at getting Admirals Club Lounge access, instead of actually paying for a membership to the Admirals Club Lounge, just get the executive card. It's $450. It's actually $100 cheaper than the maximum that you would pay if you want to sign up for the Admirals Club Lounge membership. And you get a whole host of other benefits such as priority boarding, priority check-in, saving 25% whenever you're buying food and drinks on the plane. A lot of other good things like that. So this one's going to stay in my wallet for a little while. And, we'll see what happens in a year. If I've gotten a lot of access out of it, then maybe I'll renew it again. So we'll see what happens. All right, everybody. If you have any questions, let us know in the comment section below. I'll try to answer them for you. And if you like this video, please share it, give it a thumbs up, and I hope to talk to you soon. All right, everybody. Bye-bye.